The moment this man stepped out of the nutrition station, his body suddenly began to shrivel up, as if he'd become nothing more than an empty shell. Life energy was constantly draining away, causing Toko to shake uncontrollably. He frantically grabbed an apple and took a huge bite, but it only restored a tiny bit of his strength. Toko began eating like a madman, unable to stop for even a second because the moment he did, his body would immediately deflate. As massive amounts of energy entered Toko's body, the regeneration seed inside his arm began to sprout. Yasaku was absolutely shocked. It normally takes at least 20 years for an ordinary person's seed to germinate, yet Toko had only been receiving treatment here for one night. Soon, all the food on the table was devoured by Toko. Without any energy supply, his body started shrinking again. Yasaku immediately sent people to gather tons of food. Toko ate continuously for 2 straight months. When he got tired of eating, he'd rest at the nutrition station at night. But even after all this time, his arm still showed no signs of growth. Could it really take 20 years for his severed arm to regenerate? Just as Toko was pondering this, he couldn't help but cough up blood. This was an extremely dangerous situation when the regeneration seed was sprouting. If he couldn't pull through, Toko might die. Yasaku placed him on the bed and injected a level 23 medicine into Toko's body to combat the side effects of the regeneration seed. After the injection, Toko's arm began growing rapidly. The excruciating pain caused him to lose consciousness. When he woke up again, he discovered his arm had completely recovered. After going through this ordeal, Toko's abilities had improved even further. His sense for gourmet food became much sharper. He could feel there was delicious food nearby. Toko's instincts were right. Komatsu's century soup had just been completed. This news sent shockwaves through the entire gourmet world, with all media focusing their attention here. Komatsu's restaurant was instantly upgraded from 3 stars to 6 stars. Even Park, one of the IGO's 7 chefs, rushed over immediately, but Komatsu refused to share the century soup with them because he wanted his friends to be the first to taste it. Everyone gathered around the table, and the moment they lifted the lid, a mysterious light enveloped the entire room. This was the century soup that only appears once every 100 years. The broth was crystal clear, and its rich aroma was absolutely intoxicating. Toko took a sip, and it felt like he'd entered paradise. All the world's flavors were flowing through his body. Before drinking, everyone thought of it as something sacred, but after tasting it, everyone's expressions changed. Komatsu shed tears, then broke into a huge grin the next moment. His hard work had finally been recognized by everyone.